I'm so tired. So tired it's not even funny. But I got this stupid keloid on my piercings. It's so annoying. I gotta get, I don't know. Piercings annoy me, but I gotta get like some new things to put on it to get rid of the bumps. Cause I have a bump like back here too, but I feel like it's because the guy he pierced my ear so hard when he did it. I don't know. I feel like men are just terrible piercers in general. What are you doing tomorrow? Um, I'm gonna be in bed, hopefully, resting from the whole week. Cause I am. I don't know. It's like it's weird because I don't feel like extremely tired like that, but like my body feels tired. I guess. Cause last night I went to sleep at like literally I forget when 2 no not 2 a.m. I went to sleep at like 10. No, I literally went to sleep at 7. I think I fell asleep at like 7 o'clock, woke up at like 11, and I was like, what the fuck, it's still the same day. Because sometimes I be taking naps and then wake up and then it's like I sleep all the way till the next day. But like this time I went to sleep at 7, woke up at 11, and then what else? I ate ice cream and I exercised for a little bit and then I went back to sleep because I still had to wake up at like 6 a.m. for work. And I was gonna do my makeup this morning, but then I was like, nah, that's too much work and I'm still tired. I don't know. Like I haven't worn my contacts at all this week. I don't know. Maybe I'll do my makeup tomorrow and go somewhere because I gotta go food shopping anyways. Um, and I get paid today, so that's the only good thing. Why would I get your name? I don't even know you, bro. Delusional. Tattoos, future tattoo ideas. I don't know. What are some ideas? I want to get a Beyonce tattoo. Is what I want to do. Beyonce, and then like maybe like a flower sleeve, like starting like from my shoulder going down or something like that. But I do want to get a tattoo for my birthday because my birthday is in a whole month. So it's like I don't know. I usually get a tattoo during around my birthday. I think I've been doing that for the past 3, 4 years, something like that. But like tattoos are so annoying because you gotta go there, do like a whole consultation. But keep in mind, I've never done a consultation. What is your question, bro? But anyways, I've never done a consultation for getting a tattoo. I usually just walk in and be like, "Oh, can you guys do this?" And then I'll show them a picture on my phone, which is literally just like a screenshot from like Pinterest or like something I wrote out by myself. That's what I do when I get tattoos. But I haven't gotten anything big to the point where I need like a whole consultation, because that'll be like terrible. If you can change anything about the world, what would you change about it? I would wish that racism didn't exist. I feel like we would be like light years ahead and we would all work together as people if there was no like racism, discrimination, gender wars, any of that. Like if we all just worked together as like one human race, we would have been light years ahead. We probably would have had flying cars by now. But now you have people running podcasts being racist, and now we got a racist president, and it's just a mess right now. But that's like a major issue. Then obviously, like world hunger, and then homelessness, and then like, not going to war, all that stuff. That's what I would change. I don't know, but that's why I wanted to do YouTube, because I would hopefully get enough money to where I can like feed people and provide like housing for them, donate money to people. Because like I said, like if you subscribe to me and then I end up getting like a whole bunch of money, I'm gonna just start giving money out to my subscribers, and I'm gonna be doing giveaways. So that's why I be telling people, like, you better subscribe now. Subscribe now before I'm rich. That way I can know who you are. Because I don't know. And I always be thinking about that too, like, because I always block people on Instagram and stuff, because you know how there's weirdos on Instagram, or like, people who don't like your pictures back, or they don't follow you back. It's like, okay, like, that's a missed opportunity. And then I block them, because I be just thinking about, like, imagine if I ever get like famous in the future or whatever, and I get like, extremely popular, like, actual celebrity status. Next thing you know, those people who never followed me back, they're gonna be like, oh, like, look at this celebrity, like, I want to follow her. And then they go to my Instagram, and then they're like, wait, she blocked me? What did I do? I don't even know she was famous until now. Whole time I blocked them like 10 years ago, and they just never know, right? So that's why I be telling people to support from the beginning, because you're more likely to just get things in return or get treated better if you support people in the beginning. Thank you for subscribing. But that's like, even with like actual celebrities now, there's a whole bunch of people who have like supported real celebrities like 10 or 20 years ago, and now they go to the celebrities concerts, and then the celebrities actually like recognize them, or like, they let them into the concert for free, or send them free stuff. Like, you never know who around you is gonna end up being like really famous one day. So that's why it's like, it's best to just be nice to everybody, you know. Hi. But that's what I be thinking about. Imagine it's like the end of the world, and you were mean to somebody like 5 years ago, and then they always remembered who you were. And next thing you know, like, your life is in their hands, and they have to choose whether to like save you or let you die or whatever. It's like, you know, then they let you die because you were mean to them 5 years ago, you know? So that's why you just gotta try being nice to everybody. I like natural beauty. Keep that up. Boy, I got a full face of makeup on. Anyways, I also don't care what men like. Anyways, what does tattoo mean to you? Which tattoo? This tattoo? This says un día a la vez in Espanol, and it means one day at a time. And it's just like a basic Pinterest tattoo, low key, but I wanted it in Spanish, so I wrote it in Spanish. Um, yeah. But I don't know. I just be telling everybody, like, you better subscribe now. That's why I be telling people. Because in the future, when I be doing giveaways and I'm gonna be like going on live, I'm gonna be like, oh, I remember this person's username. Let me give them stuff from the giveaway, right? Or I'll be like, oh, I remember this person used to comment on all my videos. Let me give them something. Let me send them like $1,000 just for no reason, right? Like, that's the type of influencer or like content creator I want to be, just like giving back to people who support me, and then obviously like the community that I live in, and like, donate stuff to people in need, like, food or shelter or whatever, or just buy houses for homeless people, anything like that. And then obviously, when you win the lottery or get money, you help your family, because that's like something that you're expected to do, I guess. But I just want to like end up, um yeah, thank you for liking and subscribing. But I would just want to end up giving back to people in general, like, even like, how people have GoFundMe's and stuff. I want to like be one of those people where I go on like the GoFundMe page, or like a donate page, or like anything like that, of that sort. And I want to be able to like just donate, like, oh, like, let me donate to, like, this person is struggling with cancer and they have bills. Let me just donate $10,000 to them. Like I want to get to the point where like $10,000 is nothing to me, and I could just give everybody I see some money. But then obviously that comes with like bad things as well, because then people just start asking for money all the time, or they start using you or whatever. But I wouldn't let it get to that point. Um, I don't know. I just be thinking like the world is going to hell sometimes. Like the state of the world that we're in right now, all the wars, people are like starving or getting bombed on and all that stuff. So I just be feeling bad for those people. Like I'm like, damn, like all this stuff is happening all the way across the world, but I can't do anything about it, you know? I can't really make a difference, right? But then if everybody thinks like that, then it's like no one is helping anybody, you know? So even like the stuff that's happening in like Gaza or across the world, like, help out people when you can. Thank you. But yeah, I don't know. It just sucks. But yeah, that's why I'm trying to like build up my YouTube so I could hopefully get some money from here. I already get money from TikTok and not Instagram though. I can't get money from Instagram because I tried to like connect my Facebook to it or whatever. But yeah, quite unusual for an American to consider like that. I mean, I feel like a lot of Americans do think about that stuff. They just don't say it out loud, or like they don't do anything about it, I guess, because um just because like there's other countries like beneath us, like actual third world countries like struggling with like no water, no food, whatever. People in America still have their own problems, right? So it's not necessarily like, I don't know. Like obviously we're not struggling. Like some people have a roof over their heads, right? But there's still like homeless people in America, people who can't pay their bills, can't pay their car bill or anything like that, right? Um, so I feel like a lot of people do have that mindset where they're like, oh, I wish I was rich enough to help people or like help my family or like do something to help the world. But realistically, it's like you got to worry about your own self first. Why you keep spamming that? I don't know what that means. But realistically, you gotta help yourself first before you help anybody, right? So it's like you might be struggling and you want to help other people who are struggling, but like you can't be donating money if you don't have any money to begin with. Hi. I don't know what that means, so I'm not saying it because this generation likes to screen record and expose everything people doing these days. Do, 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 do. But yeah, I don't know. Just the way the world is going, it's just a mess right now. And then even like we have all these monetary problems and wars going on with other countries, but the thing you have to be worried about is global warming, because global warming is going to affect everything, right? And then who even cares about the war at that point? Because if the environment is messed up, no water, no food, and we're all dead at that point, natural disasters happening, that's 10 times worse than other stuff that's happening. Because that's what people don't think about. They think about war, how other countries might have wars going on, and then you have America that's like, oh, that war is all the way over there. It can't affect me. Nothing's gonna happen to me. Whereas global warming, that's like a worldwide issue. It's gonna affect literally everybody, right? Yet nobody is worried about the environment or doing what we can to save it or revert the issues that have happened. Yeah, but that's what I'm saying. Like, poor people are obviously more generous because like we lived through the struggle of being poor and working like real jobs. So we're more likely to donate, even though like we barely have anything ourselves, right? But then you have these celebrities that have like millions and billions, cajillions of dollars, and they might be donating like in secret and just like not announcing it. But a lot of the times they just are money hungry, and they just don't donate anything. They just stay rich because somebody has to be on top. Somebody has to be on top. There has to be two different people in society, which is basically like the rich and the poor, right? Because you don't have like a middle class anymore. Because even if you used to be in the middle class, you're just poor now because everything is so expensive these days. The economy is terrible. People can't get a job. Even if you get a job, you can't pay your bills because your job doesn't pay enough, right? And then you have bills for literally everything, like for your bills for your car, for your house, for the electricity, for the water. It's like, damn, like why are we paying for water? Like we go to a store, buy a damn water bottle for $2, but water should be free because it comes from the earth. It is crazy how the world is. Um, but yeah, that's the thing. Like sometimes, like I would donate like $5, $10, or even like in the grocery stores when they ask you to donate money to something or whatever. Apparently, you shouldn't donate in grocery stores because I guess they use that as like a tax write off, or like they keep a percentage of the money since you're donating from a store and then the store has to send money to the foundation or whatever. So apparently, it's better to just go directly to the website of like a children's hospital or like whatever. It's just better to go to the website and donate on there rather than donating like at a grocery store. My birthday is on Sunday. Congratulations, Leo Tings. Okay, but I don't know. I wish I had more money to donate because then it's like you'd be thinking like, oh, if I donate 50 cents, how is that gonna make a difference on the world, right? So that's why you say like, oh no, I don't want to donate any money because you don't have any money to donate. But then if everybody thinks that way and nobody donates 50 cents, then it's like, oh, well, sucks for that person. But then if everybody donates 50 cents adds up pretty quick, right? I don't know. Even on TikTok, I saw some people were saying like they should start something how everybody donates $1 to one person and then everybody donates $1 to another person, and they basically just have like a little system, and then we could make everybody millionaires. And I was like, does it really work like that? I don't know. Isn't that just like sharing your money? I don't know. I don't know. I just feel like it's just hard to do certain things without money too, because money makes the world go around at the end of the day. Because regardless if you're like not happy or if you are happy at whatever job you're working at, like you still need a job that pays a decent amount of money because you still have bills. And then even besides the bills, like mandatory things to pay for, you have the things that you want. And you don't necessarily need them, but you just want them to increase your quality of life. I don't know. But yeah, I be spending money like crazy, and I need to start saving. But it's hard to save if I'm like barely making any money to begin with. But now I'm about to go inside. I gotta go to the bathroom. Oop. I can't wait for my birthday. Even though I took the day off work, but I'm probably not gonna be doing anything. Oh, bye, Pitbull.